hello. I am super duper ecstatic. I could do cartwheels if I could do cartwheels, but I never could do a cartwheel. Even when I was little and a lightweight, I have never, when I was a kid, I've never been able to do a cartwheel. But I am so happy. I am so excited to be live, to be actually on this account for my iPhone, my brand new iPhone 13 Pro Max or whatever. I'm super duper excited. It's been a crazy 6 months technology wise. I won't say my entire online existence was blown up, but a good chunk of the way I operate, some of it I just shut down because I was not going to be extorted. It's just been an interesting 6 months. I scratched myself here, totally see it. It's red. So we will do some skincare to take care of that. But I am just so excited. I didn't announce that I was going live, but I'm thinking I'm going to go live on Fridays here, probably noon. I was a little late today because, spring is coming. I think tomorrow is the first day of spring. No, Sunday is the first day of spring. And I have been on vampire time again. So what I mean by that is I wake up during the witching hour, 3 to 5, and then I'm up. I'm up. I'm studying, watching YouTubes and doing a lot of personal development, and then I crash and I fall asleep. And today that means I fell asleep until I was up till, I woke up at 8:30, and then somehow I fell back asleep and I woke up and it was 10:30 again. So that's the beauty of working from home. But growing up in a family that was from the South, very agricultural based, very manufacturing, blue collar based, I always have this guilt. It's always so that's something all these years later I'm still working through. But we're going to go ahead, roll up my sleeves, do some skincare. We're going to go through one of my favorite collections. That is the Spa Day collection. And this is the Hydrating Cleanser. I love this cleanser. It's going to be great for that little nick in the middle of my face because it has baobab oil in there. We're going to leave that on as an emollient mask. This is a creamy cleanser that you apply, as you can see, to your dry face. And I usually like to come on down here in the back of the neck and all of that. It's got hyaluronic acid in there, but not just any hyaluronic acid. You feel me? Not just any hyaluronic acid. This hyaluronic acid is actually 50 times more effective than standard hyaluronic acid that is on the market. So what that means is that it has been clinically proven that your skin is 5 times more hydrated 24 hours later with this form of hyaluronic acid, which is actually sodium hyaluronate. So that is exciting because it's going to get some deep moisture in the, I'm loving this. Look at that video. So it's going to get you some more hydration and pull in more hydration to the lower layers of the skin. Now it also has something called baobab oil in there, and baobab is from the tree of life over in Africa, and it is rich in nutrients and omega fatty acids, which is really good for your skin. Okay, so we're going to leave that on. It's a 3-in-1 product. Like I said, it goes on dry. You can actually use it to remove your makeup. When I have on heavy makeup, I actually do it twice. I put it on to get the makeup off. You let it sit. What I find is if you let it sit, even if you're not doing it as a mask, which is another function, you just let it sit for a good minute or so, and then you take one of these bamboo washcloths wet and you just let it melt off of your face, melt into the towel, the makeup, right? And then you use it as a cleanser. It's the same thing with the cleanser. So if I have on heavy makeup, I come back with a second, and all it takes is one pump. This will last you at least 60 days, even up to 90 for some people, or even longer than that, like 4 months for some of us. Because a little bit goes a really long way. Like a full pump, actually, you can cover a lot of area with a full pump. So, especially if you don't have makeup on. So it's a really great product, and like I said, because it's 3-in-1, so no more makeup wipes, no more makeup remover, and then you use it as a cleanser, and you can use it as an emollient mask, which is what I'm doing right now. You let it sit on for 5-10 minutes, and it is going to really soften, because it's got the baobab oil in there. It's going to really soften and moisturize the skin. But then the reason why I like to, even if I'm not using it as a mask, let it sit on the face, is it's pulling up dirt and toxins from within your skin, and you're going to see that on this towel when we get to that step. So I'm going to let it sit for a few more minutes, and then I'm going to actually go in. The reason this is a facial is I'm going to use the illuminating polish next. Now, typically this is where I would be steaming. However, my steamer broke weeks ago, and I keep saying I'm going to order it, and then I pick up the phone to order it, and I do everything but that. So I got to do that. And I think also the other reason is the steamer that I actually wanted, because I wanted to upgrade, is actually out of stock. So I need to check on that, because I really love steaming my face. So we're going to do that with the towel in a little bit. I'll use the, a little warmer than I normally use it. Because I can do that with this cleanser. Typically, you don't want to use really hot water on your face, but because this cleanser is so nutritive, because this cleanser is so emollient, so hydrating, so softening, it is going to be great to just put that on my face, okay? So I feel like there's so many people that I have not seen on Instagram in months, because I did create this other account, because my hot chocolate account, which is like a 10-year-old account, at the end of September, I'm on Sunday, I'm on my desktop, minding my own business, my laptop, and all of a sudden Instagram's like, you need to verify your identity, and I do. And they're like, okay, if we can verify you in 24 to 48 hours or something like that, you'll get your account back. And I'm like, well, it's definitely me. So what y'all talking about? And give me my account back. And I've been going back and forth with them, really just going to them since then. Like, my account was not built with fake followers. My account was built organically, using very legitimate strategies. I did not use third-party apps or any of that. So why they took my account is really annoying to me, but I understand that it actually happened to a lot of influencers at the same time. However, some of them got their accounts back, and I haven't heard anything, and so that's super duper annoying. The engagement over there had gotten really, really bad anyway, but again, that has nothing to do with, I did not buy fake followers. It just had to do with Instagram being Instagram. That didn't have anything to do with me. I've had to check a few larger influencers for assuming that about my account. It's like, y'all can't make blanket statements without knowing the history of the account, without knowing that I had multiple videos go viral and give me floods of followers within a day or so. That's not activity of a third-party app or buying followers. That's activity of actually growing my account, going viral. So that's just not fair to assume that or accuse that when you don't know the history of the account. Were there fake followers on the account? I'm sure. They say like Kim Kardashian, Kylie, and those, like a good chunk of their followers are fake. And certain industries, because Instagram allowed bots and allowed these fake accounts to be created in the first place, when you're getting that many followers, there's not much you can do to go through and weed out who's who and who's not. You just can't. And the curation strategy that I was using was, aligned with some accounts that were getting more of that activity. But that wasn't me. That wasn't anything that I did. I mean, seriously, the beauty industry, like I said, it's very common when you look at some of those accounts to see that, unfortunately, and it really is Instagram's fault for the way they allow things to be back in 2015, 2016, 2014, that those accounts wound up with fake followers. So if I am sharing information from an account that is if I'm resharing something of an account and I don't know at that time that these accounts, some of them did buy fake followers, and I didn't know that at the time. I don't know that the beauty companies that worked with them knew that either, right? Did buy fake followers. I didn't know that. I didn't know that, you know? If I'd known that, I would have never shared their content. I would have never tagged them. Because I actually, you know, taught social media classes and told people, don't do that. That makes zero sense. Then you're talking to ghosts. You're, you know, wondering why you don't get an engagement because you're not drawing in real accounts. Your following is fake. So I'm putting on the illuminating polish over the cleanser, and I'm going to let that dry. Now, this is incredible, okay? This is papaya enzymes. This is bamboo powder. It is bromelain, which is pineapple enzymes. And those enzymes go through and they eat up the top layers of dead skin on your face. And I really like to get in here. I get some there. Get a little texture on the chin. And so when we age, a few things happen, okay? A few things happen. At 20, our natural hyaluronic acid production slows down, and so does our collagen. Our collagen production actually decreases by 1% each year after that, is what I'm told, right? So, that's happening, right? Our skin's natural cell regeneration process also begins to slow down. So by the time you're like my age, almost 50, you know, it has gone from 28 days to like in its 30 days or 40 days. I don't know exactly what mine is because I don't even know how to measure it. But I do know that if I go longer than a week without exfoliating, really probably 5, but around day 5, I start to feel a little texture down on my chin. I can feel a little bit of texture up on my cheeks. And so how do you know you need to exfoliate? Your skin is going to look dull. It's going to be flaky. You're going to see skin, you know, dry skin, like literally flaking and falling off. And it's not just your face, it's your entire body that you need to exfoliate. And so we can help speed that up with a gentle exfoliation. Now, a couple years ago, we were using things with pumice in it, and that's a little weird. That's a little scary. I can't believe we were using that. So we're no longer doing that. We are now using enzymatic. These are enzymes. Some people say that's chemical. I don't necessarily consider that chemical, but I guess, I mean, technically water is a chemical. So we get all of that off the face. Get that dead skin, because like I said, the dead skin it's also going to manifest by making your product not absorb into your skin. So your moisturizer might pill up on your skin. Your moisturizer may not actually absorb in your skin and just sit there and you're still feeling dry after you've moisturized. Your makeup may not sit on your skin properly if the skin is not a smooth, even, unified surface, because you need to exfoliate. So that's how you can tell if you need to exfoliate. And so now this is starting to tighten up, which means it's getting dry, and that is a good thing. So let's look at the Spa Day collection. Now, what I did not do is I did not bring up one of the white headbands because I did laundry, and so that is downstairs. So you get a free spa headband that's branded, and it goes on your head, and it's really nice. And you get one of these lemon sugar lip scrubs that I'm using to exfoliate and polish my lips right now. Super gentle, nice and sweet. The aroma is delectable. And just gently get all them crusties off, okay? So let's get the crusties gone. So you get that, okay? You get a baobab lip mask. So again, it's got that baobab oil in there. It's got shea butter and hyaluronic acid. So it's going to be really good for plumping the lips, softening the lips, and deeply hydrating and moisturizing the lips. You get my favorite pink clay mask. and a spa brush. We're going to do that in a moment. We'll get to that. You get a box of the 7-day hydrating sheet mask, and there's a variety of sheet masks in there, right? I didn't bring a box in here, but like this is hyaluronic acid, this is royal jelly, there's an aloe vera. My favorite is the aqua boost. There's red ginseng, there's green tea, a collagen mask, and like I said, aqua boost is my favorite. And you get a box of the rose glow eye mask. So we're gonna do all of that next. Okay. So I think what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go ahead and a little bit of water on the fingers and just start gently working that in circular motions into the skin. A little more water. So I posted in my story yesterday that I am working on really drastically changing my social media marketing strategy, because that's what I also do, right? I don't just do this. I do social media marketing strategy, content planning and strategy for clients and their businesses, and myself, of course. I practice what I teach. Okay, and so I'm really drastically changing that. Social media has changed so much since I started in 2013, and I'm not going to go into all the details of my strategy, but one thing I have been advising people for years is to not be heavily reliant on these Mark Zuckerberg platforms, really no platform, and I really advise people to be present on all platforms. And so that's going to continue, but Mark Zuckerberg owned platforms are going to be a lot less of a priority and focus for me going forward. Oh, it's pretty clean. Not a lot of dirt being pulled up and coming off today. I also haven't worn makeup pretty much all week either. So what you'll find is, like, if I'd done some heavy makeup the day before, even though I always remove it at night, see, the neck is what always. The neck. That's why I do it. Get all down in there. And so you can see I look clean, which I am, but it's really pulling up that deep dirt and impurities. So we'll go ahead and rinse that out right away. See, it's just clean. And then I like to keep it wet. So I think, in the interest of time and aviation safety, I love saying that, we are just going to do the hyaluronic acid mask, and then I will do the pink clay mask over on Facebook. Okay, so I mean, I already know in my head what my method is, but I want to put it on paper, and here's why I want to put it on paper. Last night I did a post about, when we feel kind of like, I don't know what to do, kind of like that meme says, all 17 tabs are open and music's playing and nobody knows where it's coming from. That's kind of how I've been this week, which is good and bad, right? Because it's good because it means I'm excited. It just means I'm overstimulated. And it means I need to get back to the plan, right? And so that's why I have the plan for those moments. and I have it in writing, so I know, okay, well, remember, this is what it's about. This is what we're doing. And the other thing is a lot of people will come at you well-intentioned with their agenda, right? Oh, this is what's happening. This is what's good right now. And I mean, and that's great. And I certainly don't want to be left out of anything or miss anything. But, you know, I can't be changing courses all the time, changing course all the time because of what someone else downloaded. It's not always for me, right? Just because it's a good idea doesn't mean it's supposed to be acted on, right? And I'm not a risk adverse person, obviously, but what I will say is I take calculated risks, and there are just some people I know that they are just more risk-takey. They take more risk than I do. They're just more risk, more speculative, and that's fine. That's fine for them. But you got to know you, and you got to stay true to you. And so having that plan, that, you know, knowing what your values are, knowing what your priorities are, is what helps keep you aligned. And so I said that in that post, when I have those days where 17 tabs in my brain are open and I'm just like, what is going on? What am I supposed to do? I need to get back to the plan. And I also need to start writing down 3 things I need to accomplish each day. I need to write that down, and preferably before I go to bed. So when I wake up, okay, I know this is the plan. This is what we're doing today. This is what's going on, right? And then that helps me stay focused and not get sucked into what everybody else is doing and what everybody else is focused on. It helps me stay on Tamira's course. Okay, so these masks are great. What I love about a good sheet mask is it's occlusive. So it's loaded with serums, which is like a vitamin pack for your face, and it's gonna hold that serum in between the sheet mask, and it has in your skin, so it has no place but to go but further deeper into your skin. And what's nice is you use a roller like this, and it actually helps aid that process. Really helps aid that process. And it helps tone the face, which is always a good thing. We want to tone the face. So let's talk about this Spa Day collection, okay? Because you get a tremendous amount of product, okay? So you pay for the 7-day Refresh Collagen Mask. That is a $32 value. The Baobab Lip Mask, I believe, is $22 or $25. Might be $27, I'm not sure. The Baobab Lip Sugar Scrub, which is $25. The Brazilian Pink Clay Mask, which is $68. So the Rose Glow Eye Masks are free. The Mask Brush, a $19 value. These are $32. Is free. You get a box of 7. And the Spa Headband is a $10 value. So you are getting a bunch of product for free, $61 in gifts free with this collection. It's incredible, 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 incredible collection. And if you have not ordered on my boutique before, you actually can save 30% because you can place this one on auto replenishment, which is going to save you 10%. Okay, and then new customers always get 20% off their first order when they sign up for text messages. So it's an incredible, incredible, incredible value. I actually have it on auto replenishment because I love, 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 love this collection, because it's literally like a spa day at home. Now, I'll admit it's a little more relaxing for me when I'm just doing it by myself, which I've been known to do. Just kind of like hide from social media and from everybody while I, just have my little me day, spa day at home. And, of course, everything always takes a little bit longer and is a little more exciting when I'm on live, with all the talking and everything. But you can see this really does push product down further into the skin, especially in my meaty cheeks. Now, the forehead, there's really not a lot of place to move extra product too, because there's a lot of cranium up under that skin. It's like skin cranium, but especially in here, really plump and tone, and that's where I need the plumping and toning. Now, if you'll probably see, if you have lines on your forehead, you'll probably see some immediate difference, because what hyaluronic acid does is it plumps. It's a plumper, baby. You know, like they say, you're not old, you're dehydrated. So hyaluronic acid is going to be great for that. So I'm still figuring out my strategy with this account. I think it's pretty much going to be what it's always been, just me. You know what I'm saying? Me as makeup, me as marketing, me is going to be doing some keto. It's going to be family, of course. You know, it's just probably pretty much still going to be the same thing. You know, heavy on the marketing. It's going to be, you know, makeup, skincare, inspiration, of course, empowerment, and travel, lots of, you know, travel stuff. It's just gonna, yeah, that's the strategy. It's me. That's why it's my name, right? What am I talking about? That strategy is gonna be the same, but just some of the mechanics behind the scenes, things that people wouldn't know from the outside looking in about the way that I conduct business, some really behind the scenes stuff is gonna be changing, because Pinterest is paying a lot of money. Pinterest is paying a lot of money. And so Pinterest is going to be very much a major player in my strategy. You know, TikTok is great for content creation. So TikTok is going to be getting some of Facebook's time, as it should, because Facebook, you know, Reels, I'll definitely be posting Reels. I'll definitely be in my group, but, you know, on my newsfeed, plus newsfeeds are being minimized anyway, not going to be doing a lot there. Instagram, great for creating stories, going live, one, maybe twice a week, you know, so, and YouTube has always been a major player in my strategy and will continue to be so. Oh, don't forget your hands. Do not forget your hands. Get your hands looking nice and soft and smooth and plump. And I mean, they look filtered right now, and they're not. I mean, in real life, in person, they look filtered and they're not. So, all right. Well, I think I'll at least stick around long enough to take this off so you can see what the skin looks like afterward. And yeah, so I'm excited to be live and coming live and talking marketing, especially on this account, and blogging and affiliate marketing and all those things that I've been posting about for years. We'll be doing more of that from here. And this video quality on this phone is absolutely incredible, just beautiful. Like, normally I hate the lighting in here, and I bring a ring light, and I didn't do that this time, and it just looks completely amazing. I'm in love with it. It looks good. Even my lips are looking plump, because I don't have a Instagram filter on right now. It's just me, boo. It's me. It's all me. Hey, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So give it a few more minutes here. We will go. And I always take extra serum, and don't forget the neck. Matter of fact, let's do some rolling here. Let's roll your neck. Roll those wrinkles away. Put those lines in check and make them stay at bay. Roll your neck gently up and out. I don't know what rhymes with up and out. Something. Okay, so we're having a hard time keeping this down, so we're gonna go ahead and pull this off. Look at that. And then we'll do some more of this. I actually like to hit my legs with it. Hit my leg with it. I'll get the other one off camera. And then we just roll some more, because there's serum on my face right now. I'm gonna roll that in, roll that upwards and out. Rolly, 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 rolly. All right, so that is it. That's it. So Thanks for watching. I will see you next Friday. We'll come back and do another facial. Maybe I'll have a steamer. If not, it's okay. We will soon have another steamer as soon as the one I want is in stock. So go ahead and put some lip mask on. I actually use this like a lip balm. My favorite part is this little head thing. I actually want one of these I wish we had an eye balm or eye cream that had that on there. So anyway, that is it. I'm gonna go now. I will talk to you later. Bye.